change the version. Okay, I changed the version number to number 4, and well, we have Simon talking right now. We have also that the user can talk with the buttons. I turned off now the Simon talking part because the thing what I want to program right now is that on the moment that you press a mouse, that we are going to check if we play the correct tone, and because that's actually the part of the game. Same, Simon says something and you have to repeat the same words. So we need to check, for example, in this case, that we press the red button with index 0. So how am I going to do that? Well, it's not so difficult. This is my mouse pressed part. So if the mouse is over, well, till now I was just playing directly the tone, and I turn the light on. But what I will do now is, like, on the moment that the user presses the button, I will check, like, okay, did the user press the right button? If yes, then we just are going to play the tone. If not, then we have to play the wrong tone. So let's start with that. And in order to know if we pressed something right, we need to check the value in the array. So I get the Simon sentence. And of course I make the if statement. If Simon sentence position in sentence is not equal, this means not equal to, in this case, the current button and the ID of that button, my ID, well, then I made a mistake. Otherwise, I can just play a tone like I had already. And what I will do, the light always turns on the point, even if you have a wrong note. So the light, processing is doing strange. Okay, so the light turns on for sure. And so like this, and then if it's wrong, it will play the wrong note. And in this case, the wrong note is number 4. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that that worked. And let's show my sentence. So 2 is the right note. So I think I get now a wrong note. Indeed, wrong. And this one is good. And this one is wrong. So we have 3 wrong notes, 1 good one. So that worked fine. I have now a good note playing. Well, what the next step is actually, if we have a good note, I want to advance in my sequence, and I will do the next check and the next check. If I'm wrong, I actually want to finish the game and to restart the game again. The problem is I will do this now on my mouse pressed, and actually even if I keep the mouse pressed, it will already start changing things. Well, that doesn't work so nice interaction wise. You notice that the application responds a bit strange. So I decided to put that into the mouse released function. So on the moment that you release the mouse, then Simon is going to do the actions based on the selection that you made. So I need to remember that I had a wrong tone. So I will use a boolean for that, and I will say, like, okay, is wrong is true. and I will make that boolean on top of my program. Boolean is wrong. Oh, sorry, it's not like that. False. Good. So based on is wrong, I want to do something when I release the mouse. So I say like, okay, if is wrong, I do something else. Do something else. Okay, and what I would like to do if I have a wrong answer is that I actually want to start over. So I want to make a new sentence. And when I scroll up, I see here the code to make a new sentence. So what I can do, well, and I print a sentence. What I can do is like, okay, I copy paste this and I will put this into the if statement. But that's not what I will do, because always when you use things twice, a good rule is to make it a function. So I call this a function and I call it make new sentence. And then I will call this function from here. And I will call this function over here, like this. So if I now run the program, I expect that I get a new sentence. And also if I have a wrong note, I also make a new sentence. So I can start over again. So let's see if that works. Well, first give a good answer. So I have to start with 3. So that works. Then, well, I pick another one. And you see a new sentence is generated. So, and now I see something strange happening, because I just gave a good answer. Like now I give a wrong answer and I get a new sentence. But now if I give a good answer, so if I press now 2, that's the yellow one, the good tone plays, but when I release the mouse, I still get a new sentence. And I only want to get a sentence when I press a wrong note. Well, the reason for that is that I have this boolean here. I set it to true when I have a wrong answer, and then I make a new sentence. The problem is this is wrong is never set to false again. So all the is wrong answers, even if I give good answers, all the time is wrong is now true, so it will generate a new sentence. So what I need to do is like, okay, I say like is wrong is false. So after I use the is wrong boolean, I say like, okay, make it false. So the next time it will generate only a new sentence when we indeed have a wrong answer. So I will try to run this again. So I press 0, that's a good answer. Now press the wrong one and I get a new sentence. Now I press the 3 and indeed I don't get a new sentence as expected. Only when I press, for example, a different number, I get a new sentence. So that worked. Okay, well, another thing to implement is that I want to go forward in my sentence when I give a good answer. So that's actually in this point. In this point I will say like, okay, make the position in sentence add 1 to the position in the sentence. So then it will check over here the next position. So let's see if that works. Okay, I start with 2. And now I expect to go to 3. And then to 2. Then to 1. Yeah, that works. And now wrong note. And I get a new sentence. So you see, I go forward in my program. I can maybe make it even more visible. Always, if you want to make things visible, use print line. And now I see like 0, 1, then 2, 2, 2, and you see that I go forward. And now I press the wrong note. And now I go again. I press the 1. And now you see a problem. This was a happy accident because I'm now at position 5. So I get a wrong error. I pick now 1, that should be the good answer. But no, it's wrong because I'm now at position 6. So probably I have to pick 1. No, 1 or 2. No, other guess, 1. Well, I lost track already. Oh, there, happy accident. Okay, so now I'm at position 6. So what I have to do is also, if I make a new sentence, I have to make sure that I reset this position in sentence to 0. So now if I press 0, 0, now I make a mistake. And now if I press 1 and then 2, and you see it starts over again. So that's what I would like to see. So that's nice because the make sentence, new sentence, I have now a function, so it also does it directly at the start of the program. So what we have now is, well, Simon can talk a sentence and we can repeat the sentence. But we need to program a next step because if I give the turn again back to Simon, just by calling this function, it keeps talking and talking and talking, and I don't want to do that because I want that Simon says one word, then the user says a word, etc, etc, etc. So we have to make a little dialogue that gets more difficult each time. So that's what we are going to program in Simon number 5.